Hi, I'm Empress Janae, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by. And if you're a regular, you know how we do. So we're going to do a monthly forecast vibe for you for the month of April. Okay, so I was picking up on energy before I logged on. Um, you guys, some of you collective may be dealing with a crazy person, a psychopath, somebody that you aren't talking to, somebody that you don't want to deal with anymore, and because they do nothing but bring drama and just trouble in your life. You're done with that person. You're done with that energy, and you were just worried about leveling up and enjoying yourself and loving yourself. Let's see what comes out. Cards. Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors. Give us a monthly April forecast. What's the April forecast for the collective? What's going on? What's the vibe? What's the vibe for the month of April? Let's see what energies we pick up on for April. All right, let's tap in. All right, Holy Spirit. What's the vibe for April for the collective? Vibe for April for the collective. We have toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. This is this energy that I was picking up on. This person that you don't want to have anything to do with, they're toxic. You don't want nothing to do with them. They just come with too much. They giving you a headache, okay? It's just they just too much. Too much comes with this person. We have tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Like you can't. That's why you don't want to talk to this person because this is what they doing. We have boundaries. Some of you have decided to set boundaries with this person, and the first boundary that some of y'all set was you ain't talking to this person. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to be bothered by them. You're giving them the silent treatment. This person, the toxic person, is missing you. We have disrespectful, enough is enough. Defend yourself. You are about sick of this person. Like I said, you're tired of the tension. You're tired of being stressed out. You're tired of feeling the way that you're feeling, and it's all because of this person. We have thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. This person's not going to change. You know it, which is why you're like, hey, I'm not talking to you no more. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know that this person's not going to change. You know they own some BS all the time. They always out in the streets doing whatever the heck they want with whoever the heck they want. They could have some type of addiction. They could like to go out and party a lot. Maybe you guys used to do that. Maybe you guys used to go out and party a lot and you just leveled up and grew and evolved from that and you're not with that anymore. Whatever it is, you don't want to be bothered with this person. We have feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. With this feminine energy though, I'm getting like the feeling that this person, if it's a male, they in heavy feminine energy. They act like moody. They act catty and instead of more, masculine, vice versa. And we have Archangel Michael here, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. You see, your angels know what's up. They know what they had to do. They know that they had to come in here and set the record straight. Look at this. We have masculine energy. We have masculine energy on the bottom of the deck. We have stagnant, dead end, stuck, frozen. This person is just so stuck and full of themselves. They don't plan on changing. I feel like this person don't even know how to change. We have daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. This person is daydreaming about you, collective. They miss you. They want to talk to you. They are obsessed with you. Wonder if some of you may have a child with this person, but whatever it is, this person is 1000% toxic, and you just You just over it. Like, you were just over it. And the angels are over it too. They know what this person's about. They know what this person's about. They know what they do to you. They know how they treat you. And divine intervention stepped in and helped you with setting up boundaries, clear boundaries with this person. But your cutoff game is pretty strong. That I'm picking up that you are done with the BS. This person's not going to be able to wiggle their way back in, even though they're going to try. This is what's to come, possibly for the month of April. This is the energy I'm picking up on right now. It's the energy I'm picking up on right now. All right, Holy Spirit. Month of April for the collective. What's going on? Y'all moving on. April. Yeah, y'all moving on. You're done. I'm hearing that this person, like, they put you through so much stuff. You really, literally, it was making you sick. Like, you felt sick. You probably went through a lot of health problems. I'm hearing, like, colds. Like, you was getting a lot of colds around the time. Cold, sinus issues, headaches, as you can see, with tension out here. Tell us more, Holy Spirit, about the month of April for the collective. What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us for the month of April? We have lust, forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy. Ugh, this person, unfortunately, it's not going to end well for them. I'm not getting a good thing. Like, I'm not getting a good vibe when it comes to this person. We have surprise, unexpected actions, spontaneous, showing up, unexpected change. Someone could be surprising you, collective. Someone could be surprising you. But for this person with this lust card, I'm not getting a good vibe off of this. I'm thinking that, unfortunately, no good's going to come from their toxic behavior. Nothing good's going to come from it at all. Like, this person could get hurt. They could get hurt if they don't stop sleeping with other people's significant other. They could get hurt in this type of ravenous. Is that what that word says? We got ravenous, ravenous. I don't know. Okay. Uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, unsustainable, hunger for pleasure. This person is very, very, very sexually charged. Very sexually charged. Like, this person could have possibly wanted to have sex with you all the time, but not only all the time with you, but other people. And that's what's going to possibly end up getting them hurt. Lock tried to come out. Missing pieces, detached, locked away, heart, can't move forward. Oh my gosh, this person is just... They don't want you to go away. They want you still around, but you're not dealing with that no more. They can literally feel you cutting off their energy. We have drama. Drama tried to come out. Creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, drama queen. This is what this person is. They're such a drama queen. That's what I mean by I feel like they're in like a feminine catty energy. You're not talking to me. Oh, you cut me off. Oh, you set boundaries. Yeah, I did. Look at the type of energy that you're in. You know? Holy smoke. Spirit. Divine had to step in and like protect you. They had to, because as long as you keep dealing with this person, it's not going to end pretty at all. Like STD type stuff. We have time, needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Look at that. I feel like Archangel Michael, he stepped in divine timing. Divine timing stepped in for the protection. In the right time. They, your angels and your guides, they knew when it was time for them to step up and step in and take care of business, and that's what they did. All right, can you tell us more, Holy Spirit? Sneaky link. I'm hearing sneaky link. Sneaky Fake profile, hiding from you behind the scenes, social media. This person is a liar and they're a cheater and they're a hoe and they're for the streets. Keep them on the streets, because you're not for the streets. You're not for, you don't have time for community and community. You don't have time for that. They try to be real sneaky with it. They not that sneaky, but they tried to hide this from you. They tried to low-key hide apps on their phone, delete messages, delete apps so that you wouldn't see it. We have fired up, fuming with rage, overwhelming, explosion of emotions, very angry. This person is very, very angry. One, like I said, they're a psychopath. Two, they do not know how to manage any type of emotions that they have. Like, they're not emotionally mature at all. And they're not mentally stable at all. I hate to say that. And with you setting boundaries, you cutting this person off because of how they're toxic, their toxic ways, how they were stressing you out, putting that stress on your body, collective, they not happy. They trying to get back in. Y'all not letting it happen. Look at this. We have dismiss, disregard, ignore, look the other way, leaving behind. You ain't got time for this. You are not looking behind, Sagittarius. You are just going straight forward. You're not looking behind, but for some of you, you might have to look behind because you could possibly have to get restraining order on this person because they're just not right. They're just not. They're not in the right frame of mind. Can you tell us more, Spirit? What does April look like for the collective? April for the collective. We have coffee dates. Some of you are stepping out on the scene, going out on a date, meet new people, planning, discussion, multiple people. Hey, that's why this person is a person of the past. You're not looking behind. You're just moving straight forward. You're dating. You're going to be out there dating, meeting new people, and the weather is getting warm. So you already know. You already know some of y'all going to be out in them streets. That's not why. That's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. We know. Finality, differences, divorce, breakup. Not looking back. You are not looking back on this person. You're not looking back. You're just looking forward to your future. You know that if you stay with this person, it's just going to be nothing but chaos and turmoil for you. And you know, it's done. You're done. You are done. This person can't keep their legs closed or the thing in their pants. They can't. They put your life in danger every time they sleep with you. For real. That's nasty work. We have faith, wishing, praying, hope. See that? Your guys got your back. They got your back. You were sick and tired. You sat there and you prayed and you wished to find a way out of this relationship with this person. You asked God or whoever you believe in, you asked for that strength to be able to get up out this situation, and it was given to you. On the bottom of the deck, we have extreme, harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. You had to be extreme with it. You had to cut up. It ain't nothing to cut up. Well, you cut them off. We have foresight. It's in the future. Few days to weeks. Few months. Direction forward. Yes, for those of you who still may be in this connection, you do plan on moving on and moving away from this person. You do plan on setting the boundaries that you need to set, and you plan on working on yourself and getting healthier, because this person is making you sick. For those of you who haven't been able to leave out of this type of toxic relationship yet, but you will, and you ain't looking back at all. Because what happens is when you leave this toxic person, if you haven't left them yet, you're going to start seeing a whole lot of possible opportunities flowing your way. Like love, unconditional compassion, genuine union. This is real deal here. The real deal here. You hear that? The real deal. That's what's headed your way. You got like a whole world of possibilities. You do. Also, like I said, on the other deck was daydreaming, heading to clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. This person is delusional. They're stuck and stagnant. they not. You guys had to step in this masculine energy and get up out of here. Also on the bottom of this deck here, which is what's the vibe, we have healing, self-care, introspection, meditation. Yeah, this is what y'all decide to do. We have nightlife. This person has an issue. Clearly, this has come up several times. This person clearly has an issue with thrills and going out and risky sexual behaviors. This person has a problem with that. They clingy. Ugh. Clingy? Get away. They're going to be clingy. They ain't going to let go of you. They salty. And the consequences that they faced for acting this way and treating you like shit is you're gone. And you ain't looking back. They want to play games. They want to play mind games. They want to send you mixed signals. I'm hearing that they were breadcrumbing you. And you got wise. Was like, nah, this person is an ego-driven person too. That's another reason why they're out there and they're like trying to get a whole bunch of different numbers. It's like an ego thing for them. An ego. Alright, let's see. Let's go to tarot. Okay, puppy. Let's see what tarot has to say for the month of April for you collective. Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors. What can you tell us about the spread for the month of April for the collective? What else do they need to know? There's love though, but this love is not coming in until you are able to get a way out and make your move out. That's when you gotta let it all go and make some healthy choices for you mentally and physically. But we do have love out here. You love this person too. Like, you love this person, but I feel like you know that something's not right. This person is not mentally stable. Alright, Holy Spirit. What else can you tell the collective for the month of April? What can you tell us more about this spread? We had the High Priestess. The High Priestess came out. I feel like you knew what this person was up to, but they were real sloppy with it anyway. Like, everything that they did was not a mystery. They just were sloppy with it, and you just knew what was up. You already knew. Like, this person, they were very out and sloppy with what they were doing with the partying and sleeping with this person and that person. I mean, yeah, you had to use your intuition in this situation, but this person, it was just like the handwriting was on the wall. You lost your patience with this person. And you're done. It was just too bad for your health. Can you tell us more, Holy Spirit? We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, yeah, you knew that you had to get away from this person. You could feel it. You could feel their energy. You could feel that their energy is just off. And something's not right. You had to move away from it. You lost your patience. And I feel like for some of you with this Four of Swords, a lot of you laid in bed at night, possibly next to this person, thinking and meditating on what was going on, what they were doing, and how to get out. Like, you were reflecting on a lot of things. Now, I feel like with this Four of Swords, like, if some of you had to do this while still under the same roof with this person, that wasn't easy, because you just, you kept it to yourself. But a lot of you did end up doing that. A lot of self-reflecting while under the same roof with this person. And for some of you, you were able to leave and then, take time to think, get your thoughts together, think and try to rejuvenate your body from this chaos and this relationship. It put a toll on you. Like, I'm telling you, the burden felt so heavy. I can feel it. It just was so heavy. You needed to get away. You were always stressed out, and you needed to get away. You needed to get away. We had Hermit. Y'all went into Hermit mode. We had Hermit. I feel like y'all went into Hermit mode. Y'all, like I said, you did some reflection. You spent some time by yourself with spirit, working on yourself. Some of you have developed some spiritual practices, and you did a lot of soul searching. And I feel like your angel guides were there to help you. I feel like for some of you, you do have you're very in tune with yourself and your intuition. And I'm getting that some of you can hear. You can hear. And you just knew that it was time to get out. Your spirit team might have been talking to you, telling you this. And you knew, like I said, you had to get out. You knew, like, as long as you stayed in this connection, your spiritual journey was, like, not going to really flourish. It was hindering you. Can you tell us more, Holy Spirit? Month of April for the collective. Month of April for the collective. You're very aware. Very aware. What's this? Queen of Swords. You and the Queen of Swords now. That's how that's how I know for a fact this person ain't gonna be able to double back. There's nothing that they can say, nothing that they can do to try to come back and weasel their way back into your energy for the month of April, because we have the Queen of Swords here. You set the boundaries. We have boundaries out here. You set the boundaries. You made your boundaries clear as day. This person just ain't getting it. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. This person, they're so used to you giving. This person took all the time. You gave all the time. This is what they want you to do. They don't want you to be in the Queen of Swords. They want you to be back in your loving, kind, caring, generous energy where you just was giving and being fair to them, as even though they weren't being fair to you. This person is selfish. They're selfish for wanting that. They're going to come in definitely begging and pleading and asking, because they're going to try their hand. They're definitely going to try their hand, but they're going to be met with the Queen of Swords when they try this, because they're not giving up. This energy is not giving up. They're just not giving up. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. They want you to give to them. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah. This is them. They're in the Five of Cups. They're grieving you. They're grieving you. They're thinking about what they lost, which was you, because you were the cash cow for them. Like, you just gave everything. This person did nothing. And now they're in regret. Now they're wishing, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I wish, Collective would give to me again, and blah, blah, blah. That's what they're wishing. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. And that's what you had to do. You had to, no matter the heartbreak, no matter the pain, you had to forgive this person. You had to forgive this person, and you had to forgive yourself in order to move on and accept it and move on. And step in that Queen of Swords energy. Like, this is the stuff that you were thinking about and that you were contemplating on. This is the stuff that you was working on. You got foresight into what you needed to do. You did it. Tell us more. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you had to release this person, and for you had to release a lot too. You had to release a lot. You had to release the pain, the emotional pain. Yeah, and it's really hard to try to work on forgiving somebody when they just treat you like crap. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is out here. You stood in your power. You're standing in your power. You got the clarity. You got the clarity that you needed. You got the clarity that you needed. You definitely did. With this Ace of Swords here. Yup. You made that decision. You was in the Queen of Swords energy. You made the decision once you got clarity to get up out of there and do what you had to do. Yeah, it hurt, but you know what's on the other side for you. Collective. Okay, month of April. Can I get one more Holy Spirit for the collective in the month of April? One more. 3. We have the 3 of coins out here. 3 of coins, yeah. Like I said, there is definitely love coming in for you. This person's going to want to work with you. They're going to want to... This person feels like that they can learn from you. But they definitely want to work with you. Collaborate with you. They want to work together. It's not going to be a one-sided type of deal. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. This person, like I said, this person wants to work with you. They want to celebrate. They want to work with you. They want to build with you. They want to celebrate with you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here is sitting in reverse. You know, that's not your fault that this person is in lack. They're in lack because you're not giving to them anymore. That has nothing to do with you. So please don't feel responsible for whatever is going on with this person, whatever they're going through. This person, oh, here we go. 7 of Wands in reverse. This person's overwhelmed. You're going to hear about this. They're going to feel like giving up. This person is not mentally stable. They're not mentally stable. Whoever this is, they're not mentally stable. That's all I'm getting. Like, they're just not wrapped too tight. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely what I'm getting. I hope this person gets help, because it don't look good for them at all. You know what I'm saying? This is just the forecast. Energies can change. This is just the forecast for the collective for the month of April. Like I said, energies do change. So this is what we have out right now, today. Okay? We can check back in later if we get a chance. Let's see what signs you could possibly be dealing with. We have Sagittarius, we have Scorpio, we have Libra, and we have Leo. We have Taurus. We have Virgo, we do. And we have Aries and Aquarius. This is what I see right now, right off the rip. 896. The number 9 could be significant. 1997 could be significant. All right, collective. Thank you for being with me today. Like I said, this is April's forecast. Just the forecast. Energies change, all right? So if you're going through this, it can change. If you feel like you can't get out of this, it can change. You can. All right? So just give it time. Do what you need to do. Be safe. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit subscribe so that you're notified every time I post. Leave a comment. Let me know what's up. Let me know if this resonated. I'll catch you guys on the next read. Peace.